How's it going? What is up, Troy and Steven? Thanks for jumping in and getting in on the chat. And for being the first ones, too. Really, it's all in the title tonight. I'm gonna be trying to make some more story progress in the game. But also, really try to level up as well. Probably gonna get hit by another wall soon enough. But definitely glad that I could get back into Final Fantasy XIV tonight. Maintenance hit last night, so I didn't actually get to play. I could have, but it would have been such a late stream that it would have been short and pointless. So I decided to just wait till tonight to get back into it all. Last night, actually, completed, Nier Automata. Oh yeah, I finally said it right for once. Or at least, close to damn enough. I watched enough videos that, well, it's 4 videos Steven recommended last night, and every time I heard it being said, I was like, oh my god, I had a whole stream where I've just completely said this game's name wrong, over and over again. I've called that game so many things, I'm just glad it's in the past now. Luckily, I did actually beat it last night. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. I even amazed myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying it's the best gameplay that anybody's ever executed. I'm not saying that whatsoever. All I'm saying is, I lived through it. And that is what amazes me the most, because there's a couple moments there where I thought I lost it. Cool, Troy. I am almost halfway to being 73. I honestly figure I'm about to hit an experience while I'll probably have to go on a grind again, but I don't mind that. And you got your pre-order items. I'm thinking that's what the mail that I just got is for Mana as well. And Azunami, glad you can make it. How was your... what is today? Tuesday? Same to you, Troy and Steven. Hopefully everybody had a great Tuesday. Mine was very... not great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But alright, enough about me. Let's get back into this game. Oh, I've got to delete some stuff out of my inventory, actually, really quick. Not gonna help me, but I'm actually gonna keep it. Gosh, I don't want to keep it, though, because it doesn't help me at all. It actually does help out a little bit. And I could take out the, that helps out quite a bit, actually. It just has no crit, which is exactly what I would up on it, but... man, I love having that, the critical hit up. But everything else gets, raised fairly well. So I think I will do that, actually. I don't even know why I got this one. Lakeland Earrings of Casting. I'm gonna check. Oh wait, it's 390. It's definitely not gonna help. And this one's actually 400, so that's good. That's good. Okay. Give me just a second before I dive into this story. I know I'm in the most random spot ever. I, somewhat had intentions of that and somewhat didn't at the exact same time. You're almost 74 yourself? That's good. I wish I could actually put more time into this. Luckily, I've got, tomorrow going to work, then I've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off of work. And all 4 of those days, you better bet I'm gonna be on here trying to dive into it all and get as much out of it as I possibly can. I'm glad that during the early access, though, I could actually get in quite a bit of the gameplay in. Wait, that's not where I want to go, is it? Yeah, it is. interesting to say the least. To be honest with you, I barely remember it. I was so tired my last gameplay going through here. I'd love to play through it again. I probably will play through the first one and the second again tonight. But, I've enjoyed so much of it, but I can feel you, though, honestly. Especially kind of like the thing that you were saying, like, it seems like we got a theme kind of going on. Like, I don't think I fully understand, but I think I understand. First things first is definitely going to be this. Thank you, and thank you. Oh yeah, that Fran wound up, the revolver that I can't use for quite a bit, and that, oh, that mount. That's what I'm really excited for the most. So, first of all, gonna get into my saddlebag here and throw something away that I'm never gonna use or wear. It's probably the best one to decide on. Avert your eyes if you must. And I'm putting the gunblade over here. Where's the gunblade? It's in the armory chest. It somehow snuck past me. Where? Okay, maybe it didn't go in here. What up, Choco? Yep, it did. Good deal. I got afraid there for a second. Good deal. I don't care that it's full. Gunbreaker weapons in there now. I'm gonna go back over here. Get a good old sword. Now it's over here, and I'll remember where it's at. So when I gunbreaker, I can glam for a little bit. Honestly, I normally don't do that kind of thing, but you know what? It's a different story with the gunbreaker. I will straight up have the Squall gunblade. How does it get any better than that? The dialogue choices. Oh, okay. When it's being a complete ass to people. It's always kind of like that a little bit, though. It says it's 2, and it's supposed to have the green dot. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It would be a little bit better if, like, if they were going to put the green dot there to signify that's your new mount, it would be so much better if when they did so, they didn't put the background green as well. I feel like that's a flaw in their own system that they've done. I've been very cute. Can't wait to see this thing fly. Man, this is kick-ass. I wish it did something significant, but, I mean, Sildra didn't either. Okay, that's literally all I was doing, and I'm gonna put it on the hotbar really quick. Shit. And I hate to do it to you, but Blissful Kumi, you're getting replaced. One dog's all I need on this hotbar. You can just say the music is magical. It really is. Leveling ground for Dancer? What's up, Minato? That's cool. And Rez, what's up? An unbeatable duo. Cool, cool. Where is their... Do they got a materia melder here? Probably not. They're probably gonna go all the way back to the Crystarium. I should have known. That's even a toss up on that. F. I'm just really hoping they have a materia melder here. Totally did the out on a whim kind of thing. Hey, cool, fun idea. If you play Red Dead Online and you've got a Twitch Prime account, you can claim $300 in the game. Not real life money, just in the game. If you play Dungeon Hunter Champions Invoker Starter Pack, which I heard got an update randomly today, I heard that it got an update today. I'm not 100% on that. You can get Invoker Starter Pack on there. And if you play World of Tanks, there's some shit going down there for you too. Sorry, I just saw the random loot, Amazon Prime loot, Twitch Prime loot. My bad, whatever. And it just got me for a second. All right, let's see. You got a materia melder in this place? Is that what that is right there? Materia master. I don't know if they meld. Well, I guess I'll find out. Let's go find this master. But I definitely agree. As far as the music goes, honestly, I think it's already better than Stormblood. I'm getting ahead of myself. Not by saying that, by not taking this ring off and such first. Give me that crit back. It worked! Level 50 to supplement magic. I don't need you. What up, person? Give me that crit. Where is that crit? It was at the top. It's so weird now because they took the all the other older ones like strength, even though I've still got strength. I've probably got a lot of them that are useless still. But it's okay. This is a whole different menu. I can let them go super. Yeah, what I'm saying. This meld will succeed. Good. Good deal. Now he's at a solid 400. No more $3.99. Cool. Now back to Lakeland. We've got roads to travel. For sure. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I loved Stormblood. But I don't know, there's something here that Shadowbringers has brought to the table that Stormblood never touched. Somebody sent me a message, and that message instantly went away. It was Judo. Hello, Judo. Alright. Where the hell do I gotta go now? I'm not in the right area. Where you at, Orianche? Ah, yes. Ilmeg. A visit to the New Mao. I'm actually excited about this. It's very nostalgic for me. Thank you for the like, Judo, and I will definitely let you know. Have I been doing fates? I've done like 3 or 4. I think I've done 2 actually. There's proof of it somewhere in here. Is it in the currency? Are you over here? Yeah, I've got no idea where it's at. I've done a couple. I haven't made it my main focus, even though I'm a little... Actually, I'm very sad, actually. I'm very sad that there's quite a few things locked behind that. I mean, I'll live, definitely. It does make me a little sad, though. Damn, Arianshe, where you hiding, bro? Okay. That way. Ooh. That's a bit of an edge. Ooh. I'm gonna stop for a second, because I don't want anything to attack me right now. Oh, man. That was a little close. Legit death jump right there, just so you know. You've done 0 fates, I feel ya. Sad ton. I mean, it doesn't really make me sad. It does in a sense, I guess. It's just when I heard the I can't even remember. I tried my best to avoid spoilers, but it's not always easy when you're active in social media sometimes. It might have been the beaver minion. That might have been it. I can't remember. I mean, I don't know. I was trying to avoid it, but it hit me anyway. Arianshe is eager to press on with the hunt for the Fey relics. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Cast it on me, bro. Of the 2 remaining bearers of relics, the new Mal are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest of men, and have served me faithfully whensoever. His words. It's Arianshe, you understand. I've called upon them. Just that right there, and you understand. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Doesn't that mean past your house? And isn't... Hey, there's an ether current. Ether current. What all is locked behind them now? I just... For the most part that I saw is minions. And I think maybe some glam. I know some crafting items for sure. Which is random. More like crafting materials, but still. But mainly the one that gets me is like the minions. It's quite a bit of minions. Like I know the Triceratops mount is locked behind the hunts, apparently, which is something I don't do, which really made me upset. I might do some hunts in Shadowbringers. And I have seen, actually, as well, this one got me, this is one of the spoilers, I saw what the actual theme for our mounts this, you know, like, we had the horses, or the ponies, so to speak, then the dogs, or the foxes, so to speak, then the birds, or the birds, they're birds, but now it's like, some people are calling it serpents, somebody legit said lizard with wings, but it is a dragon-esque creature, and it looks, well, if you actually look in the patch notes, you'll see it. Kind of suitable name, to be honest with you. Like a little scrappy raptor with wings. Pay yonder cliff with Paul, but that's all I know. I only know of the items and how to get them. I know nothing of what comes up to that. Just so everybody knows. Don't go telling me stuff because I don't want to know right now. Hey, somebody's actually doing the squall glam with the squall gunblade. You got to. If you're going squall, you gotta go full squall. Past yonder cliff lieth Plaini, home of the new Mal. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. I feel like this is a dead end. Alright, it's gotta happen. I've not fought or even seen one of these things before. Dude? 2 questions. What the fuck are you, and how the fuck hard are you to kill? That's not what I wanted to do. But alright, Garuda. Hello. I love that the Eggy are insta-cast now. I'm still not used to it, though. I still want to swift cast before I get my Eggy out. Which is cool, though. Like I said, it's very cool that they're insta-cast. I just gotta get used to that. There used to be a cast time. Now there's just a cooldown. One of the many changes I'm still adjusting to, but I actually like a lot. You're at your first trial. You're ahead of me, so good luck. And, tell me nothing. If the path strocketh thee as perpetuous... Wait, that is not what he said at all. Precipituous. You've gone and surprised me again, Oriange, I gotta tell ya. It's because it was once a mountain trail. Okay. For... where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Volbert. 'Twas only when the fourth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We now stand upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where the shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Feyfolk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all that tragedy, rolling with it, which surrounded me, full glad I am for the chance to be here. Bro, okay. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Menphilias, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no Eighth, umbral calamity to forestall. It seemeth only right. I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plot of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus I do labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promised. There's no TH there, bro. Like, I'm gonna say this the way I would say it. I love Ariane. The struggle to come is promising to test us, is how I would say this, but the Ariane way is the coming struggle promiseth to test us in our times, but so long as we stand together I doubt not, but we shall prevail. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Oh, pixies. Hast thou business with us? Business? Huh, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and we thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Les Daleron. Mine apologies, but we're in some haste, mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way, tee-hee-hee. Oh, wow. We are tiny. Shit. We've been pixied. Teleportation magic for a mercy. We were not sent far from our course. Dude, we're tiny. Should the pixies find us again, however... Oh wait, maybe I'm just tiny and everything looks big around us. Maybe that's just me. I thought they shrank us, but we got teleported. Okay. Okay, you got me. It's a lot better than being shrank. They will most absurdly repeat the trick. So now we gotta hunt from pixies. We've not time to waste, so let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I've learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic, which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. Okay. Dancer gets crazy at 72. That's cool. And glad to hear that it's great. Zombie, hello, glad you could make it. Sounds cool, Minato. And Zombie, that's cool. You like Ariane a lot more this expansion. He's cool. I just wish that they would just, you know... Metal Gear Solid, Tom? Pixies are assholes. But, yeah, Ariane, I like his attire. I like his attitude. I wish they would have maybe... They did, actually. I can't say much. I remember Heavensward Ariane. Holy shit! My god, I love Ariane. I do. I love all the signs in their own way. But Heavensward Ariane, I don't have to tell any of you. We all have PTSD from Heavensward Ariane. Like... He's still putting, you know, weird THs in places where they don't necessarily need to be. But, just saying, you gotta love the guy. But Heavensward Ariane, holy hell. Like, I want to go back and just, like, pat myself on the back the whole time I tried reading all that on stream. Whew. And thank you, Troy. I definitely will. I've honestly had a lot of fun, playing this expansion. Choco. Yeah. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee under its aegis. Thou art to make... oh god. Thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Do not tempted to imply a mount, as well it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay. Alright. Don't run and don't get on a mount. You gotcha. Yeah, I feel you. More of the cutscenes are voice acted. Completely. Love that, actually. I've read, like, 3/4 of this game, and it's kind of cool in Shadowbringers that it feels like they're kind of, like, giving the streamers who actually love to play this a little bit of a break. You know, I'd love to read it, too. Don't get me wrong. It's my thing, kinda. But, like, when you got guys like Ariange out here, who's got, like, so many different traits of culture, the way he just loves to talk. They cloaked. For a minute. Okay. Is this the wrong way? I don't know. Come out, wherever you are. No. Leave me alone, giant bug. Well, at least you can jump still. Ah, sweet, the destination. And woof! Made it. I think I can mount now. Speak with Ingrid. Nice. It's on a timer? Oh yeah, I felt that one. Oh, euthanasia. How's it going? How was the, Tuesday? Hopefully it was a good Tuesday. What up, Thancred? I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? Pixies, bro? Enough said. I see, yes. Then I'd say it's a valid excuse for lateness. Told you. You are hereby forgiven. What? You're forgiven. Shit, I didn't even say sorry. In other good news, the Numel village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Ariange deigns us to join. I really am happy about the Numel though. I'm a huge Final Fantasy XII fan. And, oh man, just seeing Numel. It's just one of those races that they don't get spread across all of the other Final Fantasies. This place looks awesome though. What's up, bro? Ah! Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! I thought they locked us. That was weird. I thought you said the Numel were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. He's got a point. 'Twas beside itself perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you. Have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder. We'd ink? Tierney. We'd ink Tierney. Well, shit. Elder Widink Tierney. I'm never gonna remember this guy's name. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numel. The stone scepter, then? You mean to lift the seal over the god? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Nu Mao have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king, when they were corrupted by Lot. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. No one will come to harm. Just hand over the goddamn staff. Wow, that is... wow! They're like weird dogs. You like these guys? 4:20 p.m.? How was my Tuesday? It was okay. And it wasn't the best Tuesday. And yeah, so I got them out. And yeah, I'm just gonna go with the first one, because if that's the case, then, you know, we're gonna fight it. I already know that's the trial as well. It's kinda... We've heard all about that when it was at E3. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Yo, bro. I got that weird magic. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this man possessed not only of strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a mean to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to influence of its lot. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harbored the self-same desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Oriange. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, it is not a decision to made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot accept thee simply to roll over and exqueeze to our request. Oh, okay, Oriange. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I must beseech thee to hasten the deliberations, that thou mightest fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over, fetch. Ah! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render to men. You know full well, yet you speak words of power regardless. It's unfair, I tell you. Oh shit. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in the need, and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Ulber fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such earnest entreaty. Very well, Oriange. I promise to give you as swift as answers I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here, the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Well, shit, we don't have anything. Give you the dog damn staff. The weird thing is that works. When, like, I get it, the wordplay, but it works. Like, that, you could say that, and it would be both an insult, and it would still work. It sounds like random made-up nonsense, but in this current moment, You could say it and you're just like, huh, that works too well for this situation, but it does work. I'm gonna go get attuned with this crystal real quick before I get, you know, forgetful. I actually can't wait to do their Beast Trap stuff as well. Like, call me crazy, but I actually love doing Beast Trap quests. They usually have a good story. It's a good little daily grind to kind of give you something to do when you log into the game before you actually get your real grind going. And, or sometimes you can use it like mid-queue grind, which works out as well. But, yeah, I'm just excited to have some Beast Trap quests again. Plus, they usually yield some pretty cool stuff. Weird neck. Or wide ink. Wide ink. They could have just told me this game. His name's a nightmare. Sniffs you expectantly. Will you offer your patron to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marnos. They're one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Obert. With the Knights gone, however, Marnos has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Well, okay. Let's go give this guy my patronage. $1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Ah! Who? What? Where? Wait, you're immortal. Huzzah! Huzzah! Oh shit, he got a huzzah out of him. Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old... Nope, that's what he says. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatened to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? I've literally had everything tailored and mended right before I came here, guy. If you answered yes, then you've come to the right numal. I will restore your equipment with pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, 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 give their legs and your patronage to me. Oh, this got real dark real quick. Oh yeah, you see the fungi walking about? Yeah, go chop their legs off for me. I'm gonna have PTSD after tonight. See you guys, about to go do some real weird fucked up shit. Where you at, walking fungi? I got paper pages to cut you with. Oh, wow, he wasn't kidding. They got plenty of legs. Alright. Oh shit. He cuts them both off, no problem. He doesn't even hesitate. Take that leg, take that leg. You find it really interesting how vendors on different zones are unlocked through the story progression. That's actually pretty cool too. It kind of like gives you that beast trap feel. I mean, that's what I take from it anyway. I mean, other people might have a different feel for it. It just, the thing I think I like about a little bit of that stuff, they're actually trying to draw people to play more parts of the game that a lot of people don't actively play. So that's pretty cool. Ah, you are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope? They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. And now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many I'm supposed to give, so I'm gonna say 2. Take them all, bro. I think I only have 2 anyway. Huzzah! 2 motherfuckers legs as brief as the work? I have neither nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There's no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means to belittle our ability. Too much means to question our integrity. Well, bro, I am glad that I compensated you correctly, Marn. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. Again, bro, it's 100% okay, but inspect away. And you do your best. I already repaired it. Let's see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary, except for the 2 legs we had to go fetch. Here's the coin, which you may pay me when you desire to have work. Done. It was unnecessary to put that one there, but okay. Many thanks for your patronage. Thank you for the shit ton of experience. Ilmeg. That's what I think of Ilmeg so far. You really like it? It reminds me of the Sea of Clouds and the Hinterlands. I could agree with that. I've liked Ilmeg so far. Honestly, I love the beast tribes. Always have. They bring a different sense to this game that the game kind of like pulls you away from with its politicalness, which Shadowbringers alone hasn't been very political, but that was a big thing that actually, sounds weird to say, but meant a lot to me running through Stormblood, was just literally the Ananta, the Namazu, and the Kojin. They all had this really nice, integral story, and a lot of perks for running them as well, but it was just played out so well. The themes, like, even now, are just fantastic, and they kind of give you a grind that isn't very grindy. You know, you can do usually like 3 quests a day that prolongs for about a month, and I don't know, and you literally have a fruit given to your labors, housing items, mounts, all kinds of things that are really cool, and yeah, I've loved Ilmeg so far, and I can't wait to actually dive even further into these Beast Tribe quests. I get a very strong, like, Mog home feel to it from my perspective. It just, they remind me, all of them, even the new Mal right now, just really give me, they almost have like a perception of the Kojin a bit though, just less abrasive, I guess you could say, and much more passive, and like the Pixies really give me that Moogle vibe, being so playful, not to mention they're like flying creatures, but I don't know. The new Mal, they're already bringing a good thing to the table, especially the nostalgia that this is bringing to the table. Just having new Mal in this game right now, like, again, I'm a huge Final Fantasy XII fan, and seeing that, just, it makes me really happy. And you mean to offer patronage to another, may I suggest, Isgilf, yonder. Well, just over yonder, huh? What up, bro? Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe XIV will have something to offer you. Well, maybe. What up, guy? What do you got? Deep gold ring coffer. Well, I don't need this. What up, XIV? XIV has a lot up in the sight of you. Finally, somebody he's taller than. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patroness as my patron. I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We've tinted them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them at one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. I'm told there's a fungi back here. They sound so terrible, but he just goes and plucks them like they're nothing. Alright, where are they at? Oh, nope, that's twice you've got me. Color scheme. So, yeah, I legit don't see these guys. Do I go up here? I do. Okay. Okay. Where's the energy tonight? I don't know. I mean, I literally work a full-time job every single day before I get on the stream, so... And I'm not really doing anything at the moment. And I work in legit over 90 degree temperatures, like, legit all day long. That's Fahrenheit, just so to speak. I'm tired. It's 12:39 a.m. My energy is where it's supposed to be. Okay, not the end of this quest, I see. This guy's got other patronage ideas. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick are you? You are, my bad. But did you perchance serve by the western entrance as well? I'm told they have more cropped up in that area. Well, no I didn't. I guess I'll go take care of that real quick for you, bro. Don't know how I'd do it, I would die. Sounds like 4 hours of sleep nightly. Not really. I sleep. It just, when you work like 8 hours a day in like over 90-degree temperature all day long without air conditioning, I don't care who you are, you're gonna be tired at the end of the day. This shit happens. As you pick the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Who's staring at me? Is it Minfilia? It is Minfilia. She got bored. What up, child? I wasn't spot on you or anything. I just finished my task and disobeyed orders from Thancred. I should go and report back. Although I bet she does have like some weird like drawing to the Warrior of Light like we've already seen in the cutscenes earlier. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yeah, bro, we got them. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm going sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle and offer, in exchange, for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called the guy. The Vobertites built it, and they named it Grunus Leech. It was their last bastion in the struggle against Sin Eaters. And now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knots, and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing, I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. Worse and harder during the summer? Oh yeah, definitely. It's very taxing as far as your energy. Now open for business. Thank you, Gilf. Now, you will be offering your patronage to anyone else. If so, would you consider Weedlod? He's been under the weather as of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer him up. Let me just get rid of this really quick. Close your eyes, random new Mal. I didn't just throw what you gave me away. You worked on farms starting at 4 AM and not finished until 7 PM. Still got 4 hours of gaming in most nights. That's good. That sounds about what it was like for me growing up. I grew up on a farm and a garden. So, in the morning was garden work, and in the evening it was a lot of hay and, sometimes cattle work. I really didn't have to do much with cattle. It was mostly birds, that I'd have to tend to. But, yeah, I know what that's like. That's literally how I grew up. It's very taxing work. Honestly, these days, I just work in physical labor, and there's actually, like, it's impossible to have air conditioning where we work just because it has to be a certain temperature for things to go. And, oh, man. It is brutal, especially during the summer. It is super brutal. What the hell is that? Etherite ticket. What the fuck is that for? Good for a single journey through the Etherite network. Well, Okay, I guess. Weedlad's ears appear droopy, even by new Mal standards. What? You? You would be my patron. What up, bro? But I can't do anything for you. The Lawless Ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares. Dude, I'll do anything. Who are the Lawless Ones? Sure, we'll go with that. They're new Mal like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor, they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them. You, mortal, you look quite strong. Well, you know. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and, by way of my service, I will make you something very special. I do like special stuff. Excuse me, Tonberry, but I couldn't help it overhearing. Are you spawn again, Menphilia? If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? Did you ask Thancred? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join, just don't get in the way. You know what I'm gonna say. Come on, little lady. Thank you so much. The Lawless Ones make their lair to the south, inside of the cave of Father Collard's chamber. What a name. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. You got it, bro. You gotta carry all this shit though, because I'm Lalafell. "19 hours total with 5 hours of sleep." Oof, that's a bit much. I know what that's like though, like I said. Honestly, luckily, I only work 8 hours a day. But it is very, very taxing. Still yet. Holy shit, that's far away. Okay. Let's do it. That thing's huge. This must be a hunt. Believe me, I kind of want to fight it, but I know it'll kill me. And me and this level 70 guy aren't gonna do it. I think this level 70 guy, and whoever he just resurrected, we're trying to do it. Santa. Get away from me, thing. See, I'm not trying to do that. I remember when I first started this game, I took on a few random hunts for absolutely no reason. And died a lot. Because I tried to do them by myself. It's huge. Yeah, it was huge. I wanted to fight it, but I'm in fear, and I know I would die. Holy hell! Okay, they're not fighting me. They're fighting that other guy. Their cave looks magical. Father Collard's chamber is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new Mal. It looked none too friendly. That's curious. If Thinkard were here, he'd tell them to go about quietly and quickly. Let us split up. What? I'll find all the ink I can, and then come back outside. See you shortly, Tonberry. Oh, she's getting trapped. Here goes Operation Save Menphilia because she rushed in and... she's a child. Little murderer. Got your ass bumped while I ran K the other day? Just walking by and it shot you. Wow. How rude. I know I don't have to kill them all, but I literally feel like if I just go ahead and just kill whatever actually that I can now, then I can just like do my business in here and not have to worry about some little new Mal in the background trying to like destroy me. This just has me curious. Holy monkey. It comes to relevance. Oh, okay. Yeah, it really does. I get it now. I gotta climb this thing. You don't notice me? I'm just a little Lalafell guy. Close your eyes. There's also a giant gorilla in... You watch Full House? Oh man, sorry. Really? Okay. Okay, where is this last one? What the fuck are you? Looks like it's the last one. It's cool meeting you guys. Sorry it slightly destroyed more than probably half of your village. It's been good. We should do it again next Tuesday. Is that another hunt? It's like a giant zoo. Is it a zoo? Almost a zoo. Looks like a zoo, but not quite a zoo. Minfilia, why are you coming to these places? At least that one's 73. I don't want to tango, but I'm just saying, at least.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, double thank goodness. I'm so glad this one's voice acted.
Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I don't care if she called him Numo or not, they're Numel, and I will always say that. I'm glad you're safe too. I see you use daggers. Thancred's daggers, to be exact.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
That's not true, Minfilia. If only you knew.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
I'm still thinking you're getting the wrong aspects here.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. to the place where the oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that.
We know what happened.
I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her.
It's exactly what happened.
Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Bass drop. I played in the air last night.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
I heard you were a king, not a queen.
Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Sorry?
Come. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle.
Okay. Does she have the echo too?
This is everything I have.
Whoa!
Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
Everything you have? Minfili, I'm sorry. I feel obligated to resist taking this. Everything you have? No. I'm pretty sure we had a patronage to give that was invisible ink. Everything you have? You can keep all that other stuff. Just give me the invisible ink. Come with me. We'll deliver it. We'll come back.
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay, we're going to the same spot. Run along. By all means. Spirited Away. That's a movie. And I'm going to be watching it tonight after this stream. Fun fact. You don't just go and tell me something like that. What up, Minato? I see you dead by the tree over here in your chocobo hat. Maybe you're asleep. Who knows? It's not your fault. He's an emotionally... dude, bro. It's Evelyn from Resident Evil 7. Evelyn from Resident Evil 7. Hello, my love, Ethan. Let me cut off your limb while you've just come to rescue me. Oh, you're already in a party. Well, okay. I didn't know what else to do, I'm sorry. I just saw that zoo over there who is gigantic and went into panic mode. Just came to say, huh? Gonna do a dungeon with Riz. It's all cool. Double, huh? I am going to get to this position and turn this quest in and then take my first restroom break, fun fact. So that's about to happen. But I gotta say, I don't know, I really like this neck of the woods over here, so to speak. Once the trial happens, it's a fuckery. Huh. Alright. Off with his head! I don't mean to get in on that weird maniacal laughter in the background, but I thought it would be funny to see. Okay, let me take the first restroom break of the night. I will be right back, and when I do come back, we'll be giving this old fellow here a good old talking to. Give me just a second. And it's all a good zombie, and we can get you in there too. I'll be right back. You know, parts of this wonder, like, make me wonder, really, like, you think this was actually played on a real accordion? Probably not. It's probably digital accordion. Okay, glad to be back. What up, guy? Tell me your troubles. Mercy! Your Majesty. Whoa, bro. It's a little bit far. Well, mercy was enough. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yeah, all 6 of it apparently. Yes, that's it. Oh, that's the ink. And almost all of it too. Well, sorry, bro. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse. But thanks to you, it's simply bad again. Oh, well, sorry, bro. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us! Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind and defaws it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is the desire, it often leaks through the sill to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me. I was going to thank you for returning with... with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Nothing on my sleeve, and may it serve you well. I still don't get this thing. It's the Aetheryte network. Can't I do that anyway? Oh, wait, like, it's like for free? Okay, no more gil spent. No more, for a limited time anyway. And it's behind me. Same guy, okay. Congrats on that clear, Troy. And hello, Sith. How are you, Tim? How was the Tuesday? How is the Wednesday? I should say. You're already in the future on me. How's it going, Tim? The Elder's answer. Weedlod looks satisfied, Numel. Ah, there's nothing like an honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. You're welcome, bro. Okay, I should mention that the Elder Weed Neck returned a moment ago. If you would seek him out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Cool. I like me some tidings. Man, there's a lot of quests that open up after that. Not about it. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Come on, bros. In Minfilia. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed being able to serve again. But, onto that matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. It's more elaborate. Well, thank you for this invisible scepter. Take it, the stone scepter of the Numel. This makes 3 relics. 1 more. And we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name. It's a title bestowed upon the chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader upon Ilmeg's founding arose as ruler of all Feyfolk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Feyfolk rendered our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have enjoyed your patronage, and who knows, when I will next have the chance, we will see that you're comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for a moment, and every fairy and their uncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine. Do you hear me? Not yours, not the false, and anyone so as much as thinks that they are trying to seduce him with will wish they had. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in Amaro's safekeeping at their settlement. Wolligdorf. Wolligdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast henceforth encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution. They are capable of speech. Well, that is different. And thus, we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Whatever, bro. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolligdorf, I don't know how to say that. Wolligdorf. Seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto. He's their leader and the bearer of the relic. Sounds good, bro. I got this. Kind of looks like a giant watermelon beside the fire, but it's probably a mushroom. Gonna grab something to eat. All good, zombie. I'll be here for a little bit. Wednesday's going well. That's good. Reliving the feels. Oh man, I feel ya. Literally. How am I doing? And you sincerely hope you have a better run when you unlock the next dungeon/trial. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a long day. But I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking, Tim. I appreciate that. It was cool to actually get the collector's edition items today as well. Glad you're still here, zombie. Definitely. What kind of snacks are you grabbing? I have been thinking all day about Doritos. So when I got off work, I got a bag of nacho cheese Doritos, which I almost bought a bag of some Pecky Spicy Nacho Doritos, and remembered that my stomach's still a little bit fucked up from the last RIP. The medication's almost done, though, fun fact. So that's a good thing. Almost off the medication. Almost 100% from the last RIP tumble. Still taking a little bit. I think I've got 5 more days to go, and it should be 100%. I wanted to test myself today, but I didn't do it. I really wanted to get some really spicy chips, but I didn't do it. But I'm ready to get back at it. Let me tell you, it's waffles. Love me some waffles. Makes me. Every time I hear waffles, it's a weird thing, but do you ever get the Shrek feeling when Donkey's like, in the morning, I'm making waffles? Every time I hear that, I'm like, ugh, I want some waffles. I know a recipe to make them fresh, and that makes it even worse. Which sounds like it would make it better, but it makes it worse. Like, when you know how to home make waffles, it makes everything else insufficient. Like, I'm not saying insufficient as in microwave or toasting waffles. Pick your poison, or maybe throw them in the oven if you got it like 15 minutes. If you're going for the frozen route. I get that, but if you know how to make them from scratch, oh man. It's not a good thing. It's like learning how to make homemade egg rolls, and it's also like learning how to make homemade tamales. Once you know how to do those things and you live alone, it's not good for you. Especially if you're me. It's not good for me, is the best way to put it. You just want to do it all the time. You don't even got to go to the store anymore because you probably got the stuff in your cabinet to do it. And you're like, okay. That's me anyway. Look for this giant Numal after I gather this ether current. Your waffle iron broke, or else you would totally make homemade waffles. Oh yeah. That's the way to go. It definitely is. When the waffle iron's broken, pancakes it is! I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I get the relevance of some good old toaster waffles. Or if you microwave them. I know there's people that do that as well. To me, I'm not a big fan of the microwave option. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know it cooks them, and it's efficient per se. But to me, it makes them so flimsy. A thing was, like, a fun fact about the microwave, a lot of people think it pumps radiation into your food. Really, what it doesn't. You know what the microwave actually does? It literally expands the water molecules and makes them vibrate within your food. That's why if you put, like, bread or maybe like pizza, french fries, frozen foods, well, if you put them in the microwave, they get really soft, rather than if you like put them in the oven where they would bake and get hard and crunchy. So like being in the microwave, it literally expands all the water molecules and makes them like literally vibrate at like the fastest level possible. Like basically it's taken all the water and whatever it is that you're putting in there. So if it's frozen food like waffles, this is why they get really flimsy. They already have this layer of cold on them. And then once you microwave that, once that expands, that cold layer turns to water and turns to condensation, but it doesn't evaporate like a normal gas would from water. It just vibrates intensely while it's being expanded at the exact same amount of time, which is why in horror movies, when you see people getting microwaved, they explode, because that's legit. It's probably what would happen, but I don't know. I've never seen it happen. Hope I don't ever see it happen. Fun fact, though. And, I don't know, that just sets me off from the whole microwave standpoint of a waffle. I know how fast it can be, but putting them in the toaster, let me tell you, oh my goodness. If you're just curious about that, maybe you've got some store brand frozen waffles in the fridge, or maybe you wanted to spend the extra $2 and you got the Eggos and you put them in the toaster as well. All I'm saying is they're so much better. The oven's a great option as well, but you can put them in the toaster. They're in the same quality and probably not burnt because you forgot you put waffles in the oven and you went to playing a video game or watching something, and 30 minutes rolled by and you walk in there, now you've got some coal sitting in there and you're just thinking to yourself like, huh, is this edible? And you try to take a bite, but you get this close and your nose is about like there and you're just like, huh, no, I'm not gonna do it. But if you're me, you're like, you know what, I might as well. I did buy this anyway. And then you bought it anyway, and then you chew twice and then you stop and you just hit with the huh. You even make that sound because it is 100% definitely burnt, and it's touched all the surface on your mouth because you didn't just bite once, you bit twice, maybe even 3 times. And you know what? My mouth salivates a lot. So once that happens, I just hit this weird realm of burntness, and I'm just lurking there for a minute, and I don't want to spit it out because I'm like, but my mind's telling me spit it out, but my body's like, don't do anything, you fucked up, just stop. So my body listens to my body, and my brain's just like, you idiot, stop listening to your body, spit this out. And my body's like, you idiot, you put this in your mouth, you deal with this pain. And then my brain's like, fuck you. And my body's like, fuck you. And then my brain's like, no, seriously, bro, spit this out. And then eventually my body's like, you're right, bro, I should listen to my brain. And then I spit it out, and then I'm just left with a or you want something to drink, but you don't want to move because you're confused because you just had the most burnt thing you've ever had in your mouth, in your life, at the exact same time. Literally feels like you just got some charcoal, threw it in there, and just went. Yeah. Sorry. That was a long rant. Just had Lord Altchiff on Dawnus revisiting. Well, I feel ya. That is a very troublesome moment. Put a dash of food color in your waffle. Better to make them blue. Trial cleared. Congrats, Steven. Doing good, just leveling your gatherers. Kinda bummed out because your younger sister left for Australia 7 months ago. Man, that is a long way to go. Hopefully she's having a great time though. Hash browns in the toaster is amazing. I have never done that. That is interesting. And I'm always in the realm of exploring the toaster, believe me. So you've piqued my curiosity, Euthanasia. Hash browns in the toaster. Plans for Saturday? Check. Was literally almost crying following the cutscenes. I don't even want to read the rest of that. I don't want to read any. Oh, wait, you're talking about old stuff. Never mind. I was getting like, don't hit me with spoilers, and I was like, oh yeah, I already went through that stuff. Okay. But yeah, that is a very feelsy, touching moment. Sorry for the random long toaster rant. That was legit. That was totally legit, believe me. Like, I'm probably word for word, like, and scene for scene, giving you what my exact expressions would have been upon receiving a burnt waffle. It's happened before. I've done it before. I've burnt waffles quite a few times, actually. I'm not proud of that. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Throw a rock at it. Cow! Seto! Mog! His name was Seto. I'm assuming. That's what it sounds like when somebody wakes me up and I try to talk. I murmur. I am not Ardbert, though. I am a little Lollafellin man. They call me Tumbles. Oh, forgive me, I'm having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Well, we want your relic, bro. Did I hear you? Right. You desire the crystal shoes. I assume we could use them a little bit more than you could. That you may confront the Light Warden. Yep, we're them crazy bitches out here. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. We already got 3. Even if you are indeed immune to the light consumption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Probably not, guy. We're trying to save the realm here. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate that your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? We will make fried chicken out of all of you. Probably not, actually. I'm assuming you'll eventually agree after we do a few tasks for you. Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. I don't think we got that much time, but whatever, Ariange. You're the man with a plan. I'm gonna call it for the night, Euthanasia, I feel ya. Have a great night, no doubt. Glad you could jump in here. Tamales take too long. They do take a long time. Preparation is the longest time. Thank you for getting in on that Twitch chat. Soctavia? Soctavia? Probably Soctavia. Probably said it wrong both times. But no doubt, thanks for getting on that Twitch chat. Tamales do take a very long time. But let me tell you, once you have the ability to make tamales, much like egg rolls, and so many other things, it's a very troublesome thing in life, you know? It's not good. You'll be thinking to yourself, like, I got this meat, I got this masa, shit, I've got all these other things, and I've even got a little bit of peppers in there. You know what? I'm gonna tamale it. Or if you're an egg roll person, you're like, you know, I already got all these egg roll wraps. Got this random bunch of pre-shredded all kinds of shit, and some pork in the freezer. It's tamale time. Or it's egg roll time. Either way, sounds like a good time. tamales is made faster if you use a slow cooker due to the filling. I've done a few little methods. Steaming is, you know, the most common method of all time, but I could see how a slow cooker could do it as well. Honestly, I've been experimenting with tamales, cooking them all kinds of different ways. I have a 1 hour method, which isn't traditional, which also isn't as great, that requires baking them, but baking them in a shell that creates its own steam. So it's still a tamale, it's still okay, and it's still almost traditional, very almost. But yeah, it's not the same. I don't know. If you actually take your time making some great homemade tamales, and you go through all of the steps, and steaming. I mean, the steam, honestly, slow steaming is a big step if you do it correctly. Oh man, the traditional style is so tasty. And that's a good actual euthanasia. That's a good tip as well. Prep the night before. Don't think you've ever had tamales before. Don't know what they are. They're just some. They're just a hell of a lot of goodness rolled up in some corn husk. Traditionally, anyway. I've seen people do it in aluminum foil. It's not as great and it has a weird metallic flavor. But oh, there's some goodness. It's worth looking up, maybe trying sometime, definitely. Sorry, I'll get back to the game really quick, but no doubt, tamales are great. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they... Okay, they who mean well than they who mean ill. Damn it, Arianche. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. A little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn that something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand that Seto's reason for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro, and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. We're gonna touch every Amaro in this damn village. But let me tell you this, zombie. Much like egg rolls, and again, even waffles, even your first mozzarella stick making, once you figure out how easy it is, even though it does take time, it takes loads of time. From prepping the husk to actually getting everything prepared correctly. Definitely part of the actual masa ingredient for the actual tamales themselves actually requires broth from the meat that's been cooked, which obviously, as you've literally had to think, if there's a broth, there has to be a meat that has to be boiled before there's a broth to be put into the actual masa that has to go into the corn husk. It's a long process, and it does take a very long time, but it's worth it. I'll be right back. Second restroom break going down tonight. Gonna grab a drink also. I'll be right back. Hey, Tim boop chat and goes back to lurking. Thanks for popping on that Twitch chat, Tim. Always appreciate that support. And alright, let's do this. Let's get back to this next quest. Let's, or the current quest, rather. And, go touch some Amaro. Well now, it's not often that we're visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. Whoa, bro. No need to ridicule. What brings you so far from your own kind? I literally gotta pet this guy, okay. Where's that pet at? I know I can top it in, but I'm hoping I can just find it. Okay, I gotta top it. Gotcha? Pitter pat, buddy. Talk shit about my glam. How long has it been since last I left the man's touch? Shit, I don't know, long enough you had to question it. I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. It was a kind night of Albert. He didn't say he was kind, but I said he was kind, and that's okay. A noble and valiant soul. Now I feel like he was kind, so I feel like it was right to say that he was kind. So I said he was kind, and I did, and I did it, and I did it anyway. Okay, let's move on. But, like so many others, he died fighting in the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect of his memory. It's actually really sad, messed up, and kind of cool all at the exact same time, like you just blended up emotions and called it a blend salad of emotions, and then you drank it. Hello, wall. Are you one of the treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here. I'm just here to cheer you up, guy. Or lady. I didn't ask. Bitter pat. Ah, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. That's weird. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then, a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we were born with the seed in our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to amongst other things. So, it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Don't assume gingers, even bird things. Exactly. The walls are slowly creeping in to say hello. Nimbus, I like your name. What's all the commotion? Something happened while we were slumbered? Well, Nimbus, I don't know. Tell me about it, Nimbus. Little pitter pat. How was that? You didn't feel it? Alright. Pitter pat. How was that? Oh, that was it. What's happening? Why am I being pattered? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Feyfolk. But then, we are Feyfolk too. When we first made our home here, we swore an oath that the Fairy King you see, it is easy to forget sometimes. Alright. You know, as much as I actually do love this new mount, I mean, it's pretty damn cool, don't get me wrong. Kind of like the Fat Black Chocobo a little bit better. It doesn't look as cool, I'll give you that. It's very much on the cute factor. But let me tell you, this thing's got its own theme, and that means a lot as far as a mount goes in my book. Ton is a lot in real life. I'm close to it, I'm not gonna lie. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. You know, as far as I could look. Thou canst even choose to see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It's our concern, it is out of concern of our welfare, and not scorn that Seto skith to dissuade us from controlling their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end, we must needs have the crystal shoes. Well, damn, Ariane, you put me in a pickle. That Chocobo best mount, it's a great mount, it really is. Any other mount is. Want to do another giveaway? Need a code? Honestly, I don't think. I think literally after yesterday was the last day. It could have been after today. Either after yesterday or today was the actual last moment to actually get the code or the mount or whatever. I'm just saying, I don't really know completely, but I'm pretty sure the Fat Black Chocobo event is over. I'm like 90% sure there. Not a full 100, I'm wrong. And when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But at this moment, I feel like I'm right, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm right. So there's that. I'm glad we could at least do one giveaway on the channel, though. That was a lot of fun, being able to give away the Fat Black Chocobo, and actually to be to one of the regulars as well is always awesome. Everyone loves a good BBC. Arianche's brow was furrowed in thought. Well, that's not a good thing. Tonberry, I might prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private. Well, I could try. The task of slaying the Wild Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of the many great deeds spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Kinda doubt it, Arianche. This guy don't give a fuck. I tried to talk to him once, and he was just like, bro, no. You have spoken with my brethren. You know, I patted him down. Then you see it's not our scorn that they deny you. They literally, none of them denied me the relic. They were just like, oh man, you've been petting me? Oh shit, that's been a while. Big Black joke. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one has placed a gentle hand on us, even once fills our heart with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. I'll win, don't worry. Yeah, for real, bro, the realm is in danger. What I am to make of such declarations? Independence! Tell me, why do you wish this? Well, everyone here will die. This land is no longer man's to fight for, if you say so, nor will your doing compel the Fey folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will have already had paid due price, not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To save the world! To keep a promise to my friends. To do what no one else can. I want to say the first one or the last one. This is the first time the last one didn't sound like an asshole. But maybe it does still in a way, you know? Like, you could say to save the world, and somebody would be like, well, okay. But then if you're like, to do what no one else can, then it'd be like, whoa, who are you? You fucking Ash Ketchum over here? You want to be the very best like no one ever was? Was to catch them your real test, or train them? Was that your cause? Ha! Save the world. What did you just say? He didn't even say just, I did. The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Well, I don't know. Very well, you may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sea Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. This sounds a lot like my current somewhat job quests that aren't currently technically job quests. You've got yourself a deal, guy. And again, I already said it, I was about to ride the new mount, and I think it's cool and all, but you know what? It's not a big black chocobo, as Zombie would call it. You said the last one? There's some really funny options. They really are. Like Steven said, you know, like you're either like straight up pure codness or your character's an asshole. This time around wasn't necessarily that option, but I don't know. I just had a different feel from it. It's funny that Minato chose the last one. It's just, I don't know. Had a different feel from it. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with my old friend. Oh wow. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. Oh, well, holy shit. Let's do it. I got this. Summon that thing. Ready then? Very well, let's do it. Come on, Sin Eater. Where are you at? No shit, there's 4 of them. Oh wow, it's super duper easy. Oh, okay, there's more. Okay, that makes sense. Now I do need Ifrit. Oh, nope, need Garuda back. Oh, that's not for me. That's another person doing these quests. Never mind. Ifrit will suffice. At first I was like, oh fuck, what's happening now? Like, we're getting super duper, but it wasn't. I thought it was, the difficulty was about to arise, but it's literally somebody else just over here doing this quest. Caught me off guard. Oh, wrong one. Oops. That's all good. Gotta help this guy out over here. He's about to have the big one come. The one I didn't expect. I'll help out. I don't give a shit. There you go, person. You made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Waldorf. Gonna hurt the poor Chocobo's feelings? The Grani's not bad though. I mean, it's still really cool mount. This is the one I would rather think of hurting its feelings. Like, I've had it since the pre-order, complained that I didn't get it in early access, and now that I've got it, I'm just like, you know what, it's okay. I'd rather ride the Chocobo. What justice is that? I mean, it's just this default theme. Like, I can literally jump on, like, probably 5 mounts within my inventory, and we're gonna hear this right here. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But after you've heard this for, like, so many, you know, gameplays through, it's just kind of like, you know, I got a YouTube playlist I gotta play right now. By the ease with which you slew the Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think. If you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Well, of course there is, Seto. What is it? This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. Alright, I'm about it. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it could fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Futh, but they're more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I desired to retrieve my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you'll be able to find it. While I ponder on your request for the shoes, will you not go search for my medallion? If it should elude you, you will accept that it is gone forever. Well, that's a bold statement, that's a bold request, and I'm about it. Let's do it. That's how you felt about the Ixion mount? You spent so long grinding it for the horns and never rode it. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I hate it when there's nothing, like when you get it, you don't have the mount, but jokes aside, that's probably one mount you wouldn't use. Don't get me wrong, look, the Grani is really awesome. Or Grani, or Granny. I could dance about this forever. I'm gonna call it the Grani. It's very cool. It looks really awesome. I'll even compare it to having Ixion features. It's like Ixion met a Chocobo, and that Chocobo went like feral creature, grew horns, and took the barding of Yojimbo. And they created this creature. And it looks pretty cool, but that theme, it's just, man, like I said, the longer you hear it, I mean, it's just, I've got like 5 other mounts with that theme. There's nothing that really sets it aside. It looks cool, but that's kind of all it's got. It's more or less the car Fenrir, the fat cat mount. Well, yeah, I mean, I could feel that. Really what I use the most, I try to vary through them all. I like to hear different themes upon travel is my thing. That's why I have like such a vast variety of so many different mounts on my hotbar here. This is literally my mount hotbar. One of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie, is definitely my Mikoshi. Hands down one of the best they've had in this game, the Mikoshi. The theme's great. It looks awesome. What an imagination. If you're talking about myself, my imagination is far too great for the random 25, nearly 26-year-old man. It's very active, and I'm proud and sadly kind of scared of that. That's not a joke. Yeah, squishy Namazu. Yeah, the Namazu holding it. It's one of the best. I mean, look at it. You can't hate this. Plus the theme in the background. Plus when it flies, this guy here looks hilarious. And plus the fact that he's even there makes it even better. The guy with the Namazu with the whited out eyes. His presence alone just makes this mount. Especially if you went through the Namazu questline and you get more of the reference to it. It's the one in the back. I'm guessing it's the one that I was just talking about with the whited out eyes. I'm guessing that's exactly what you were talking about, Minato. I agree. Like, especially if you played through the Namazu questline and you know the relevance of that Namazu, it makes it that much more better. The Mikoshi. What on the hell is the 4th person mount? I don't know. I agree. I mean, honestly, I would have at least agreed for it to be a 2-person mount, just because the way your character holds on to it here, I feel like somebody should be able to here as well, but, you know, it's kind of like the thing they talk about. It was that one. Yeah, I feel ya. Going out of town soon for 3 days to play slot machines. Cool, Troy. Hopefully you have a lot of luck there. Little game of chance. Hopefully it goes well for you. Oof. Big dead on my character there. I love the fact that once you go under here, like, there's not much of a regimen. like your flying mount can automatically, technically, swim or fly. Like the Grani. Yes, I'm not able to fly in this area yet, but this is what he looks like when he flies. Kind of like the Rose horse thing. Really thought this was the spot, especially after seeing that random person in here. Okay, maybe not. Oh, medallion! Where art thou? Oh, there it is. I see it. It's too bad that this is still one of my favorite, like, mounts of all time. Spoke too late. It's all good. It's all good, Tim. Thanks for the tip. I'm glad that, like, the way this is going, I'm actually over, oh, and I see an ether current right now. But I'm over halfway to actually being, 74, so this actual lot of the questing is actually playing out pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. Also want to get a good little quick check ski on my ether currents here. Going pretty well. Actually, I mean, I gotta say, I'm not doing too bad to just kind of like gracefully running through these. I will have a bigger focus on them more abruptly as far as like getting further into the game. But as for the moment, you know, I'm just kind of like rolling with the tide, not trying to get in too big of a hurry with it. Knowing that I can do it. Literally, they're not going anywhere. You love Kieran? I do as well. I should say, he or she is definitely a fantastic mount. Plus, they have that classic Final Fantasy theme in the background, and it's just amazing. Also feel like it's very underrated. Like, I know it's older now compared to a lot of the expansions and story as far as the following things go, but still so underrated. So great. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Well, you know, I got your medallion. Now you can go double dragon again, bro. It's an old joke too, sorry. If you grew up in the 90s, you get it.
Ah, my medallion! You found it!
They gave this guy a voice. Awesome.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime.
That PSC, all I'm saying is they should have named this guy Falcor.
I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride.
Was it the Warrior of Darkness?
His name was Art.
It was!
And he was my friend.
Holy shit, bro. Let me tell you, I can straight up exorcism this shit for you right now. He's around the corner. Ardbert's there. He's listening.
Ardbert, thou sayest.
Thou sayest.
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades.
That's pretty accurate. He was an idiot.
Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
You just did, Seto. You just made that ghost cry. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel. Keep your medallion safe. Top one. Definitely. You got a ghost lingering.
You remind me of him. Your kindness.
Well, thank you. I think.
When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely.
I'm a different kind.
It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Oh, thank you. Your passing of these shoes is magical. Thank you. They're beautiful.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Terrible trouble. That's the worst kind.
Has something happened at Leader Loran?
Leader Laran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Meg.
But they
At
did.
first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
You know who that is.
If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
Ranjit!
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
Alright.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Salliest of all things that you said, okay.
Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
You got it.
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No bueno. You stay safe.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
It's probably true. Scurry off now.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
I got you. Alright, give me just a moment. I hate to do it, but I gotta. Gonna take my last restroom break of the night, probably. Hopefully. Double knock on wood there. Give me just a moment and I'll be right back. Well, alright. Back in here for the last little bit of the night. Let me actually adjust this thing. It's actually shifted a little bit. There we go. General Ranjit. Annoying little shit. I gotta agree. I've barely acquainted myself with the character, but from what I've uncovered, discovered, and seen, yeah, I could agree. Definitely not the most favorable character within the storyline at the moment. Ooh, ether current. Nice. Seto would wish you well on your way. Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precarious time. But I'm convinced now, that you will triumph. To the south, you will find the bridge of Ligia, As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. Sounds like an adventure. Going to investigate the castle gate. Rando beast, be gone with ye. Well, shipped. Umbreon. Glaceon, hello. Level 77, we are ninja, been busy working on the ninja, have been going back to the summer to level 80 summon, pretty Phoenix. I can't wait to get there. I am, nowhere near that just yet. But, hey. Umbreon Glaceon, like the name, I'm a big Pokemon fan myself, and, glad you could join in tonight. Glad you've at least enjoyed everything enough to get to 77. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. Cool. Thank you, Few. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, being barren of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. You got it, lady. You know, this, my admirable sapling, though we folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. All things balanced must be preserved, and some will be asked of you. And the same will be asked of you, but worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Thank you, lady. It's Kutune's spirit, your other account. Well, I'm glad he could still join. Just call you Umbreon. Sounds cool, Kitsune. So glad he could join, and how have you been? Hopefully doing very well. Can I join this now? What's the requirement? 73, I can! Zombie wants in. Over here dancing for us. Also, this will be the last thing I do tonight, unfortunately. I'm very tired, getting pretty hungry. So, after I get this quest done, do this little thing, it will be my last thing of the night. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV, but no doubt, this is the last, undergoing of the night. Bear with me as well. First time going into this, I don't know what to expect. Or what to know. Pick me! I got you, Minato, don't worry. Judo wanted in as well, but cannot locate character with that name. I really don't know what's up, Minato. But it's not registering you. Good deal. Judo wanted in here earlier, and Judo still wants in. Good deal. Good deal. Couldn't tell you, but no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers, definitely. I don't want to know anything. I'll probably die. Bear with me. Okay, let's hope for the best. I'm gonna let these, whatever cutscenes play through, of course, always do. The Dancing Plague. A lot of Lalafell here. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Howdy. Ah, so much time lost, so much frolicking, and probably other stuff lost too. She didn't seem too happy. Should have gave her a voice. I'm just saying. We must make up for it. We must, beginning playing with you. Turn the volume up. Okay.
Come and play, for the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Definitely different. Don't know what to expect at all. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
When you play with fire.
Holy monkey.
craft old castles. Let's play inside.
So I like the changes to Summoner. I actually like the changes to Summoner. They've worked out pretty well. They just feel like an extension onto the class, really. I was afraid at first, but I've enjoyed it. We're getting there. 57%. Oh, monkey. I keep forgetting that the Garuda switch thing. Check for that part. I don't. But honestly, though, all spoilers to yourself for whatever. Not trying to, you know, just say it. I know nothing here. Oh, I'm super duper dead. Not looking too good. I think we're about to die.
When you're dead. play with fire. We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play in
Umbreon, it's been cool having you. You have a great night. Thank you so much for joining in on the chat and getting in on everything, no doubt. Have a great night or a great day, no doubt. Glad to have you, though. Umbreon, have a good night. I hope I clear it as well, Troy. God damn it. Hopefully we're getting closer. Hopefully. It's getting pretty late and I'm not going to be able to be on here much longer.
Grow, my lovelies, grow! Bigger's better.
God damn it.
And dance like the leaves on the side.
Are we dead right now? Yeah, we are. Oh my god. I'm not gonna like this if this keeps going on. Don't get me wrong, I'll like want to do this fight and all, but come on now.
For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead. When you play with fire. We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's stay in the
Tim, I hope so. Honestly, it's gonna be my last go of the night. Like, I'm not about even trying to get stressed over this. Like, it's okay, but like, I feel like there should be no struggle here. Like, all I'm saying is it's my last whatever of the night of this fight. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I hope, and I agree. Sure it is. Okay. Not having fun with this.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead. When you play with fire.
With all the DPS I've seen within this fight, I literally do not get not getting the clear easier than it is. It makes literally no sense. Definitely has to be unit fraud right here, like, definitely. feel like we're not gonna make it again. Hate to say it, but I mean, this is just, we're not. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead as fuck. Maybe not. Holy hell. Let's try. No kidding. Like, we still got a lot to go. Holy shit.
Dance like the leaves on the ground. This is so much fun. Let's see some more.
She's at 48. Shit. Double shit. Triple shit. %. 31. %. %. Good deal.
We can play no more.
Yeah, we did it, Judo. Thankfully. Thankfully. Oh boy. Yeah. No kidding. Thanks for the pat, zombie. And the hug. Thanks. Thank you, Rez, for the calm. Or the congrats, I should say. None of us had any comms.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
My Snayak, or adorable sapling. I give him my heart.
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
I give him my heart, so he give me his.
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
I'm not about that.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue.
That's true.
To strive for a dream you will never see. To sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Wow. Touching. Total change. Wow.
Kinla, Ilishla, Ilmek, Okbra.
Rejoice and revel, for the kingdom of rainbows is forever young.
Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm? Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
I'm guessing he has a trick of his own. Yep.
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Ranjit is just
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
something else.
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Oh no. No bueno.
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your moor. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself.
Sorry, bro.
Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Oh shit. Pixie magic. Little Ariane, well, Thancred.
Who are you to dictate
And
her purpose?
actually,
To lock
I'll
her away
say,
and deny her a life. If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
I'll say.
Look, the sky.
It's not.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
I do myself an intro.
General, what are our orders? What do we do?
Flee!
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you
Afraid.
deaf? I said...
Oh, they're faming now. Make ready the feast.
What's happening?
You're turning into faithful, bro.
Water? That wasn't there before.
The pixies are kind of messed up. So with the Numel, or Numo.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Uh-oh.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Fuck them bitches. Yeah. Riding in on them giant pixies. Give me just a moment.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fair all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
Alright, let's make this a full round for the night. Good run, like the worm you are, Ranjit. I see. Well, it is a good thing Theo volunteered to become the king in your stead. For all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Theo, or should I say, your majesty.
No kidding, Theo.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return...
Shit. Sorry. Give me a second. It says, actually, in return for the beautiful scar, sorry. You know what? For once, I might have to just skip over that one. I was trying to like look over some feedback and trying to finish that sentence, but not gonna happen, unfortunately. People kept dropping their AoEs on you. That sucks, zombie. And that was a rough run. Honestly, agree. Sad to lose you. What about our pact? What about our pact, lady?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Good deal.
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Beautiful branch. Now for a moment, I doubt that thou wilt triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night Halth returns to Ilmag, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but pity that thou weren't present to see the faithful put the Ilmorans to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee, but what valuable allies they might prove, were they their mood only to take them. And with that, I know I have another quest going on tonight, but I'm very tired. I'm getting pretty damn hungry. Thank you so much for watching, but I'm calling it here for the night. You're in the middle of going to sleep. Well, damn it, Judo. Me too. Me, you, and Minato are going to sleep. Thank you both for sticking around. I know you both wanted to help out, and you did tonight with getting out that first trial. I wish things would have been better, or would have went better for all of us, but I'm also going to get out of here. I'm very tired, very hungry, getting pretty damn sleepy myself. I've been awake for a very long time, but Judo, Zombie, Minato, thank you so much for helping out tonight. Also, Judo, Minato, Zombie, thank you for the support. Also, Steven, glad you could get in here. Rez, I know you made it. Euthanasia, I know you're already out of here, but glad that you could pop in for the night. And anybody that tried to watch in for the night and everything else, Junato. You have, honestly, Tim, you have a great night as well. But yeah, I need to go to sleep, honestly. I'm kind of hungry. I'm very tired. Tomorrow's my last day of work for the next 4 days, though, so that's a fun thing. Catch me tomorrow night. I'll be on a little bit, it'll be actually around the same time as tonight, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be able to do a lot of long streams in Final Fantasy XIV, and I can't wait to jump in there, no doubt. And thank you all, everybody that jumped in here tonight and watched the streams. And again, Judo, Minato, Zombie, thank you all, thank you all so much for jumping in on the party. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm very tired, very hungry, very sleepy, and until next time, I'm gone. Junato out. Glad to hear it, Junato. But Mira and Mira, listen, Mira, Mira, I know you did jump in eventually sometime. I don't even know if it was in the stream today. But Minato and Judo, damn it, thank you so much. Or Junato, you're both so great. Thank you so much, Judo, Vincent, Judo, Vin, Judo, or Minato, or when you two fusion, Junato. Thank you so much, both of you, or the one of you. Have a great night. Till next time, I'm out of here. Everybody, I'm out of here. Zombie, thank you so much for watching. And I will be back tomorrow, hitting up Thancred here with this main scenario. What up, Thancred? But till then, I'm out of here for tonight. I've had a great time. Love the story. Love the content. Till next time, I'll probably hit 74 tomorrow. Who knows? I hope so. I guess we'll see. I'm out. Good night, everybody. Till then. Till next time. Yeah, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. And everybody over at Twitch, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you can catch me next time. Thank you for following. If you did, if you didn't, please do. And everybody over on YouTube, thank you for watching as well. Please subscribe. Maybe like. Also hit up so many other ways to support the channel. So many ways you can. And if you do, I appreciate you so much. And if you don't, well, it's okay. I still appreciate you watching the videos. Until next time, though, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. I'm out. I'm also about to watch Spirited Away, if you must know. Due to context, not, well, I don't regret that though. Good night, everybody.